biggest occasion yet under the Wembley arch. The home of English football playing host to probably the biggest football match played on the planet this year. A worldwide television audience of around 160 million watching the entrance of Barcelona and Manchester United. Gone from the Barcelona lineup of 2 years ago, Thierry Henry, Samuel Eto'o and Yaya Toure. 5 changes in all. Dani Alves and Eric Abidal missed that final through suspension. The big selection is that of 5 feet 8.5-inch Javier Mascherano, out of position at centre-back because Carlos Puyol is fit only for the bench. The big gamble is on the fitness of Eric Abidal at left-back, 10 weeks after life-saving surgery. The referee and all the officials are from Hungary. At 35, Victor Kasai. This is the Manchester United lineup that won the first leg of the semi-final against Schalke in Germany. It's been the basis of Sir Alex Ferguson's first-choice team since the quarter-final win over Chelsea. Only 3 changes from the side that was outplayed in Rome when Cristiano Ronaldo carried the main threat. Fabio for O'Shea, Valencia for Anderson, Hernandez for Ronaldo. Sir Alex Ferguson once tried to buy Pep Guardiola 10 years ago when his playing career at Barcelona came to an end. A lot of deep mutual respect between the two. Wayne Rooney, easy enough for Victor Valdez. Rooney, Carrick, Hernandez offside. He doesn't usually miss the target, but it wouldn't have mattered on this particular occasion.
It's a great spot, you know, from Michael Carrick there. It really is. Watch Hernandez, you can see he's already offside there, but that's...
A mere spectator to these opening exchanges. Long towards Rooney, Mascherano in trouble, Valdez committed. Only just got there in time.
Here's that long ball, Clive. It travels a long way before Mascherano gets his body turned and he gets onto it. Rooney, if that just drops down a bit quicker, he may be able to nudge that past the goalkeeper. It's decent work in the end from Valdez.
Messi in towards David Villa. Ferdinand got across, knocked it against Villa, but it is a corner.
Good tackle, great tackle from Rio Ferdinand. We've seen 2 important blocks there from the 2 United centre-halves. Once Messi gets turned...
Part just reached it, David Villa. Now Xavi, clipped in towards Pedro. Well, he got in front of Ferdinand, stole into a goal-scoring position, but couldn't convert.
Yeah, big chance for Pedro. First little spell in the game when United have looked like they're on the ropes just a little bit. Pedro, as you say, wanders in front of Ferdinand.
Manchester United need to try to make, just to keep Barcelona at arm's length, but now Iniesta's got beyond Carrick, trying to slip it in towards Pedro again, but the pass was just a little bit too straight.
Yeah. That's where Iniesta, Messi is so good in that little area there where...
Get past this time, and he does. Xavi, Abidal is on the way forward. Instead it's David Villa. He goes for goal, just wide. But Barcelona have both of their fullbacks in advanced positions. Villa actually had options right and left if he'd wanted them. Slipped into Villa. It's a good shot. Desar just managed to get everything behind it. 2 attempts on goal in as many minutes from David Villa.
Yeah, and all the intricacies of their play with Iniesta and Messi, but when Villa gets it, he set a team up to go and give Barcelona something to think about when they have enough possession. Not done it enough yet.
Xavi. Slipped through. Chance for Pedro! Breakthrough for Barcelona. It has been coming. Pedro Rodriguez. And Manchester United are going to have to come from behind if they're to win the Champions League tonight.
It's too easy. When those passes aren't that quick or that slick, there's just too much room there afforded to top players.
Rooney. Clipped in towards Giggs, who's onside, and Wayne Rooney!
Oh, yeah.
The best moment yet in the mercurial career of Wayne Rooney. He has never scored a more important goal than that. He may never score a more important goal. 1-1.
Absolutely out of nothing. But again, 2 or 3 little good passes. We know Barca like to press. Rooney does great.
It was a lunging challenge by Valencia. Got some of the ball, but there's an element of recklessness about it. Xavi plays it into Busquets. Oh, it's such a good idea. Just beyond Pedro. Manchester United didn't see it coming.
No, it's just the Barcelona way that they're very rarely going to waste possession, but if they can get enough of the ball.
Messi has slipped away from Vidic. Carrick chasing him. Still Lionel Messi. Now David Villa. Now Lionel Messi. And how he failed to connect with that, I'm not altogether sure. Michael Carrick may have had something to do with it.
Again, brilliant counter-attacking play from Messi. That ball inside.
Barcelona have had the clearer chances. They led the game for 7 minutes. Manchester United showed some resilience, rode their luck a little bit. Pedro. He's got away from Piqué. Of course comes Mascherano, came last off Rooney, goal kick.
Unlucky there, Wayne Rooney. That's exactly the right thing. Good little movement.
Not as far as Messi! Headed away by Ebra. Critical save there by Ed. Messi. Oh, fabulous! Inevitable. The latest in a long, long line of headline goals from the world's greatest footballer. He is a phenomenon. For the 53rd time this season, Lionel Messi scores for Barcelona.
The Bernabeu picks it up there, he goes past there, but Vidic doesn't move. Vidic doesn't really go and front the ball up. Whether Van der Sar is...
Here he goes again. Body check by Valencia.
Got to be careful, Valencia. That's 2 or 3 now, where he's...
Checked by Evra. Poor pass. Lucky to get it back. Dani Alves has conceded a free kick. And a referee who does have a Iniesta brought down by Carrick, hopelessly missed time. And that'll be a yellow card for the England midfield player. Just recall to the England squad for next week of another European Cup. Iniesta into Messi. Van der Sar got everything behind that, a little hesitantly, but Vidic was alert.
Good work again from Messi. It's quality play once more. Van der Sar diving.
They've cut Manchester United open. Messi hooked away by both fullbacks are forward again here. Xavi! It's a good save from Van der Sar. Good height, but good agile dive. Hit by Iniesta. Miracle thing to him. Fantastic from Messi again and again. Now he made a challenge. Carrick tidies up. Busquets though. Villa! Champion football from Barcelona. David Villa, Spain's leading international goal scorer, scores the most important goal of his club career. And Manchester United need a Nou Camp miracle now. They gave the ball to Barcelona, he'll be furious about that. But you've got to admire the skill in the finish.
You can have the best laid plans, Clive, to try and deal with these.
Rooney, he goes for a curl-up. That was the roof of the net. Yeah. There's a goal kick.
Ryan Giggs could possibly have had that back.
Still Nani. And the shot didn't quite match the run.
Yep, decent intent though from Nani, and he does do that.
And his fellow countryman gets... The cream has come to the top. Barcelona are champions of Europe again. The best of their era, maybe the best of all. Manchester United had 2 years to try to crack the code, but Barcelona were once again untouchable. Too good. Too much for Sir Alex Ferguson's team. Would any team have fared any better tonight? For the second time in 3 years, United players and fans must stand and watch Barcelona celebrate the ultimate triumph. European champions for the 3rd time in 6 seasons. They found a winning combination. The club suits the players suit the style suits everybody who has the privilege to see them. They're a joy to watch. We will tell our grandchildren when we saw this Barcelona side play. United were under no illusions. They came to this final as the underdog, a role that they so rarely find.
The first 2 goals were too easy for them.
Like I said, yes, they're...
Well, Harry, all goals are preventable to a certain extent, but Can Man United really go and get into a load of if onlys we'd done this, if only we'd done that? What could they have done different?
No, they couldn't have done anything different. I mean, we look at every goal, and every goal will be prevented at some stage, but they've had lots of chances tonight. They've got in some amazing positions. They're the best. They were the best team by quite a fair margin. They're the best team in the world, and they showed that tonight. They played football that was on another level.
Okay, as Man United make their weary way past Barcelona and onto the stage, I'll hand you back to Clive.
Well, all the indications are there will be substantial funds made available to Sir Alex Ferguson this summer. Not easy even for Manchester United to compete with the financial clout of some of the other players at the big tables these days. He chaired a meeting with his worldwide network of scouts yesterday, day before the biggest game of the season, always looking ahead. Targets will be identified. Ferguson will be personally involved in trying to land them. He never rests. Defeat just makes him hungrier, and he passes that hunger on to his dressing room. He does like a challenge. But 6 weeks ago, Manchester United traipsed out of Wembley Stadium following a painful FA Cup semi-final defeat to their closest rivals. They didn't know for sure then that they'd be back. They just over. Pedigree champions again. There are Barcelona hands on the European Cup at Wembley once more. Masters of all they survey. The new Barcelona dream team. They played their matador football here at Wembley again tonight, and Manchester United had no answer to it. Barcelona are the true European superpower. Jose Mourinho denied them in the semi-final last year, just as he did in the Spanish Cup final this year, but Mourinho and Real Madrid were swept aside en route to this ultimate triumph. And now a Barcelona dynasty is building. Who can stop them? They may just be the best football team that many of us will ever see. And the great trophy which crowns the champions of Europe being passed along a line of multi-talented players. Villa there, who had it on his head, a good example of a great individual, a star of the World Cup, who has come to the club and in his first season has learned to be a Barcelona player. He applauded them in his own home. He revealed when they beat Real Madrid 5-0 in El Clasico at the start of the season. Colleen came in and couldn't understand what he was doing. Well, now you might understand a bit better. They earn the praise, the lavish praise, which comes their way. And Andy, the bad news is they'll buy in the summer.
I was just thinking when I saw those young lads there walking along and celebrating, imagine trying to be a young lad at Barcelona, forcing your way into that side. Goodness, mind boggles, but wonderful.